Amigos, it's about time. It's about damn time. I'm like, hello, you guys, amigos. Hi, amiga. Hi, friends. We're going to do something I've been putting off way too long. It's been a long time. I should have left you. And instead, I'm here to step you. Hi, friends. So, Jose got off work early today, and we took, like, the longest nap of our lives. We got up, we ate dinner, and I was like, he's like, are you going to go live? And I was like, I literally have no clean brushes. I've been putting this off way too long. So we're going to clean our brushes. I'm going to show you guys the makeup artist way to clean your brushes safely, because you can actually ruin your brushes or ruin your face by the way you clean it, okay? So join the live, share this video to yourself. Hello, Cynthia. If y'all see people come in here with negativity, don't answer them. Let them talk to themselves. Porque my dad used to always say, mejor que haya dos locos y no, mejor que haya uno y no dos, right? Oh, fun night. So I had no clean brushes, like literally. Well, I did, but I didn't. I don't want to add more to this. This is my dirty brush bin, okay? I could have kept going, but it's time. Miss Ida, thank you. Hello, Diane. Hello, Angela. Hello. So we're going to chit chat. We're going to wash our brushes. So for washing your brushes, you're going to need anything that you could use on your face. This is the Lario Dermatological Deep Cleansing Natural Bar Soap for face, okay? So this is where I buy this at Mega Foods, anywhere that thank you, Valerie. Thank you for the stars, friend. Hello, Rebecca. Hello from Michigan. Hi. So to clean your brushes, you need to make sure you have something that you could use on your face. If you can't use it on your face to wash your face, don't use it on your brushes, because your brushes touch your face. Finally, Rosalie, I've been waiting for you. Come on, girl. Hi, Fred. Hello, Kelsey. Hello, everybody. So you're going to need a facial soap, okay? I keep mine in this little thing so I could just kind of do that. You're going to need something that you can use to that has like a rough texture. If you don't have that, you could just use your hand, or you can use, sometimes I would use, when I couldn't find that, I would use like these silicone like pot holders, because they have a grid. So you need that. And this is alcohol and tea tree oil, okay? This is a disinfectant. I'm going to spray over my brushes to disinfect and kill any bacteria. Any questions, class? Ribbon? I said we're cleaning brushes tonight so we could do makeup tomorrow, because I don't have no clean brushes. Okay. They're like, si así tienes los brushes, ¿cómo has de tener el culo? Friend, igual. Lo tengo igual. Just in case you were wondering. So this is what you're going to do. When you get your brush, here's my bowl, my water bowl, okay? I'm going to grab a brush that I don't care for, okay? Okay, this one. No, I care for that one. I mean, I care for everyone. Okay, we're going to use this one. I do care for it, but I don't use foundation brush. I'm like trying to find a crappy brush. Uno que no me cae bien. Okay, this one. I hate double-ended brushes. I feel like the only thing you should have double-ended is a pito. Hello, Amlo. Hello, amiga. Hello, Holly. Hello. Hi, Laura. Laura, I want to message you because I was listening to your chat when you were live earlier, and I wanted to share some stuff with you because you were talking about mental health and like overthinking and like all that, and I want to share some stuff with you that really helps me when I'm in that situation. So whenever you're washing your brushes, you never want to do this. Just throw them in water like that. Okay, I'm going to try to save it, so I'm not going to, okay? One, because once you get water in this metal part in there, once you get water in the metal part, this is called the ferrule, okay? This is the handle, this is the ferrule, this is the bristle, okay? Now we know the anatomy of the brushes. If you are letting them soak in water, you're allowing water to get in here. There's no way it could dry in there. And guess what happens? You start to grow mold. And guess what happens? If you have a little pimple on your face, hi everybody, hi everyone. If you have a little pimple on your face, that mold can get into there, grow bacteria, okay? So be careful, don't do that. I'm not gonna actually use this brush anymore because I just ruined it, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna dip only the bristles up to the ferrule in water. And you're always going to keep your brush in a downward motion, okay? I'm going to be replacing this water like every 15 to 20 brushes. That way I'm not just running water, okay? And we're going to grab our soap. This is our face soap, our Lario face soap. And then you're going to grab it on here, and you'll see that I always keep my brush facing downward. This is going to avoid getting any moisture up in that ferrule, so you don't break out, friend, okay? Oh, how fun. Yeah. So we're just going to wash brushes and chit chat, you guys. We could talk, we could do whatever. And then I'm going to get all these brushes washed. I'll show you how to wash different brushes. And I'm just dipping the tip of the brush in, and I'm just squirting it out, okay? And then, oh crap, I didn't do my clean water bowl. Let me grab a clean water bowl. I like to have a dirty water bowl and a clean water bowl. For my clean water bowl, I'm going to grab a smaller bowl, and I'm going to get cold water. So this is warm water, this is cold water, okay? Clean water. And this is going to be my rinsing bowl right here. So just keep cleaning it until you don't get any more. And you want to just kind of like pinch it. Just pinch the tip, friend, porque salga el juguito, you know? Okay, this brush is good. Now we're going to grab our cold, clean water, and we're going to dip it in only up to the bristle. I know it seems like a lot of work, you guys, but our tools are important. Anything that touches your face needs to be treated with care, you know? And there you go. We got a clean brush. Now I don't know if you guys can see this right here. I have my little kitchen island, and I'm going to just put my brush down there. And then I'm going to grab my tea tree alcohol solution. It's 50, the lowest amount of alcohol and tea tree oil, okay? And I'm just going to spray it over, roll it, and spray it. This is going to kill any bacteria that was left. And now we're going to do it again. Hello. Yeah, sure. What is used for my soap? You could use anything that you could wash your face with or your intimate areas with, okay? So like the underwear soap, the Japanese or Chinese underwear soap is great because you could have that in your intimate areas, or anything you could wash your face with. I really like this Mexican deep cleaning face soap. Now we're going to clean some eye brushes. Let me get some dirty ones. Let me get a bunch of dirty brushes. And whenever I'm doing eye brushes, I like to do them in a little pile like this, because you can clean multiple at a time. The big brushes, I like to really spend my time on, but the little brushes, I just grab a bunch of little ones at a time. So you just make sure that all the brush bristles are at the same end, like they're all down like that. You're going to soak them in the water. Okay, only up to the bristles. You're going to grab a little bit of your soap. You don't have to grab a lot, just a little bit. And then you're going to grab it, and you're going to just put it in the little, this is a Amazon brush cleaning mitt, or it has a little like that, and you just clean them like that. And you're just going to gently, okay? You don't want to hurt those bristles. You don't want to break your bristles. The Dial soap is good too. Yeah, the Dial soap. Anything that's face for your skin safe is good. You can use, okay? I don't use laundry detergents. I don't use Sote. I don't use any of that. The detergent for that is just very, very harsh. And I've noticed that it did wear down my brushes over time. And I'm just dipping the tip of the brush, and I just let the water go downwards so it doesn't soak up into the brush. And look how clean my brushes are. These had a lot of color on them. And then I'm going to do a quick rinse of them in the cold, clean water, and just do that. And then they're going to lay flat. And that's all I keep doing. And I always have them laying flat. Never put them in a cup while they're wet, upright like this, because then the water is soaking into the ferrule. Okay? Sí o no? Sí o no, tengo razón. I'm trying to grab all the eye brushes first. And I like to grab ones that are about the same thickness and density. Oh, a straw. How did a straw get in there? So yeah, so I need to wash all these brushes so that we can start doing makeup again, because what I'm doing is I just keep grabbing new brushes instead of washing my brushes. Now I got a hair. Okay. So can get the brushes wet just really quick. Grab a little bit of the soap right here, just kind of a quick amount, and grab this, and then you're just going to massage gently for a little bit. Thank you. Hello, Millie. Hello, Catherine. Hi, Joanne. Hi, guys. So we're just going to do this, and then we're going to clean all our brushes. Let me show you guys how I clean my little sponges, too. I'll do those. I'm not going to stay on while I clean them all, because, well, it's kind of boring, but I think it's, really important. A lot of people don't teach you guys how, the correct way to treat your tools is. And I think that's also very important, especially if you have like breakout prone skin, or if you have active breakout, like how you treat your brushes really can have a lot to do with your makeup. Okay. I got soap on my hands, so I'm just trying to get it off. And I like to do a bowl of water instead of running the water, because I feel like you're saving a little bit of water. The clean water bowl, and always face them down and then lay them flat. Okay. This is how I clean my sponges. So this is my Tati Blendiful. I love this thing. I bought it when Tati Beauty still existed in like 2016 or 17 or something. And I always do this. So just like a brush, you're just going to put it in the water. And again, you want to use things that are, oh crap, look, I already ripped it. Okay. I'm going to have to fix that because I want to keep this sponge forever. The brand discontinued. So you're just going to do this back and forth. Like it works like if it were like a regular sponge. And you're just going to keep grabbing water. And I don't squirt it back into the bowl. I grab it out of the bowl. And look, just like that, it's clean. I'm going to put it in the clean water just to get that last bit of foundation out. The water's running clear, and just like that, clean. You could put it in the dryer, but I don't. I just let it dry, air dry, and it goes back to normal. So just like that, clean. Hi, Queen. Hello. Watching you from Washington. Oh, girl. Hey. Hey, neighbor. All right, look, a white foundation brush. Dip the tip. White brushes are like harder because you could see the dirt in them. So then you guys could see how well the soap cleans. This is the Lario Deep Cleansing Dermatological Soap. I'm just going to get some of the soap off of here. And we're going to just clean. Always facing down. Just clean back and forth. Get into those bristles really well. And then you're going to dip it again. And you're going to start squeezing out the soap. Hola. What soap are you using? I'll show you. I'm using the Lario. You could buy it at any store, you guys. I think Walmart even sells Lario. Lario is a Mexican soap. It's called Lario Deep Cleansing. It's for your face or your body. Anything you can use on your face, you can clean your brushes with, okay? And look, this brush, that quickly, it's like a brand new brush. It's a facial cleansing soap, so it's meant to break down makeup. And it's meant to be on the face. So anything that's left on there will be on your face. I know people use sote. The only reason I don't use sote, you guys, is because one, there's a lot of chemicals in there that I wouldn't wash my face with, so I wouldn't want on my face. And two, I do notice that it dries out your brush. So there you go. Oh, there's a little spot right there. If you get a little spot, just go on that spot on the side and go like this, back and forth. And then swivel, only on that spot, and then do it again. There you go. Got it out. And I'm going to switch out my water pretty soon. And just like that, clean. Thanks for showing us. Yeah, I do notice, like, I do watch a lot of people, like, cleaning their brushes, and they just throw them in a big old bucket of water. And over time, you guys, the liquid seeps into the little ferrule area that's in here. And that's when mold can grow, bacteria can grow. Like, it's really not safe for your face, okay? So we're going to do a few face brushes at a time. Line them up like this. Honestly, my least favorite thing, but I always used to do it because, like, when you work in the makeup industry, you have to wash your brushes every night. And so, like, back in the day when I worked for MAC, we would use our MAC face wash. And we would clean our brushes. And me and, like, a couple girls would go in the back and we would just chat while we cleaned our brushes. And it kind of reminds me of that here. Last time I cleaned mine, I ended up only pelos in my... Really? Can you show us Lario? Yes, I'll show it to you. And I think you could find it on Amazon too. Just type in Lario, and I do the deep cleansing. This one's really good for the skin as well. Hello, 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 my friend. Lario, take a screenshot. Luna. And just keep doing it. And then you want to have your clean bowl. And then I'm going to show you guys how I wash my beauty blenders as well. Because, like, those are things that are harder to wash. Okay, and then we're going to put them in our clean bowl. And just like that. They're all nice and squeezed. Get all the soap off. And super clean brushes, okay? Keep them facing down. Always face them down so the water doesn't seep up into the ferrule. What's the ferrule? The ferrule's the metal part of the brush, okay? That's the handle, the ferrule, the bristle. And it'll actually, like, I have brushes that I have since I went to makeup school. Like, that's how long I've had them because I take care of them. I wash them correctly. We're going to switch out our soap here in a minute. So here is a beauty blender to get that soap. It's really good. How are you doing? I'm doing great, friend. How are you? I'm doing amazing. Today we had a lazy day. Jose got off work early, and I left the gym. I went and picked up Dioselina at school because Julian was at work. And you guys know her car got broken into and like they like damaged it. So we're still working on getting that fixed for her. And so when I got home, Jose was already here. And I'm like, babe, let's watch a movie and take a nap. And we just fell asleep. And we woke up not too long ago. He's like, babe, are you going to go live? I'm like, yeah. And then I remembered that all my brushes were dirty. Okay. So what you want to do is you really want to squeeze all that in there. Put it back in the water and start working it out. If you have stains, let me show you. If you have stains that are in your sponge, you can get them out. I'll show you how. I actually learned how to clean my sponges from the Beauty Blender executive back in the day when they would come in and do like work days with us, and they would teach us how to clean them. Okay. Get some of that soap off. Okay. So you guys see how the sponge has like a little spot where it still looks like there's foundation? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go back, and now that you got all that soap off, you're going to go back in here and you're going to pound it. Okay. You'd be like, you like that? You like that dirty soap and sponge? Okay. When you pound it, what that does is it brings the foundation to the surface, and you're just going to pound it. You could pound it against your skin. You could pound it against your glove. You could pound it against your counter. You could pound it against the wall. You could pound it against the headboard. Is that a Mexican soap? It is, Luna. It's the Lario soap for your face and your body. Okay. And just like that. And now, like, all that deep, deep foundation that got stuck really deep in there is going to start coming out. So pounding it is going to push that foundation down. I know, you guys. No saben. Lo que no saben, yo les enseño. Y lo que no sé, pues hago invent. Okay, and then we're just going to do that. And let me show it to you now. I'm going to rinse out that water. We're going to grab some of this clean water. And let me show you my sponge. And this sponge has been through it. There's still a little bit of stain, pero nada en comparación. And now when I squeeze it, even if I push it, no color comes out, okay? Okay, and just like that, get all that water out. Get a little bit more clean water. I still feel like a little residue on there. You want to push it until there's no more bubbles, and just like that, your sponge is clean, much cleaner. There's a little bit of a stain there, but most of all, no. I can't help chuckle remembering how to clean your brushes when we were. Yes, I was just saying that, Ellen. I was telling her that like back in the day when we were at the counter, like we would like all go to the back together and wash our brushes in the bathroom. Remember? Do you remember Corinne? She would, Rosalie, I love the way your kitchen is set up. And really? You think it's cute? I think it's like a little cluttery, honestly. Okay, we're going to get some clean soap. And let's grab some more brushes. Here are foundation brushes, like flat brushes. I was telling them, Ellen, how we would go in the back and like we would just chit chat and wash our brushes. I kind of feel like it's like that time again. It's time again. Okay, so we're going to wash a flat brush, a fluffy brush, and a small brush, okay? So put it in barely, really fast. Get some of that soap on there. Grab your little mitt and then just... Ellen, imagine if we would have had these little mitts back then. It would have made it so much easier than it was. Oh, yes, Char. I use Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. That's more of a spot cleaner for me. I use it in my kit or brush off. Yeah, for deep cleansing like this, I like to use something that goes all the way deep in. Oh, I need to grab clean water. I was like, what am I doing? When we were at Lloyd Center, oh, I miss those days. I honestly miss the days of that. Like, life was so simple then for me. Now it's like, I know. Like, damn. Damn. Okay, and you're just going to keep going until you're not getting any more foundation out of that brush. You're just kind of pinching it downward. Put it in clean water. No more. Foundation running, and then you have a clean brush. Where did you get that dish you have the soap in? Oh, this I got it at Dollar Tree. It's just a little dish to put it in. And then this is just look on Amazon, a brush cleaning mitt. Like, that's what it is. What it is, yo. Oh, what's up? Okay, let me see. I want to find a really dirty brush. This one. Look at this. Look at this brush. This brush has foundation. It has blue. It's purple. That for this brush, it's gone. She's gone through things. Okay, she's getting through things. I want to say. Yes. What are you making? We're making soapy. We're cleaning our brushes, Fred. We're cleaning our brushes. Okay. And you're gonna want to switch this water out like ever so often. We're still gonna disinfect our brushes. So what I do is I grab alcohol. I think it's like 50. I think this one's 71%, but if you could get like the 58%, I think it is alcohol, and I put like 2 to 3 drops of tea tree in there. Tea tree is a natural antibacterial. And I spray my brushes with them once they're drying. The alcohol helps the water evaporate faster, and the tea tree helps kill any bacteria that's left on your brush, okay? And I know it looks like I'm being rough, but I'm just kind of massaging around the mitt. And then we're going to put it in and just squeeze out the water. And we're going to do that over and over and over and over and over until this bin is empty. And it gets rid of everything. You don't even have to work that hard. And the other thing, you guys, is because this is a face product or a body product, it leaves your brushes soft. It doesn't not like the laundry detergent or the Dawn dish soap that leaves your brushes almost a little like rough and like a little stiff. No, friend. What brand brush is best, or do you recommend? Honestly, brushes are brushes to me. I know people are like, it's all about the tool. Look, nice and clean. This brush has like a beige tone to it. So it kind of bothers me because it always looks like it needs to be cleaned. Best brushes, honestly, I really enjoy Morphe brushes. I honestly really enjoy, I have some Lorella brushes. They're good. Honestly, brushes are brushes. I even have some Shein brushes that are amazing. Like, you can't really go wrong. Just brushes are brushes. Just treat them good, wash them correctly, and disinfect them correctly, and they'll last you forever. My makeup kit, when I went to makeup school, it was like one of those like Coastal Scents. If you know, you know. That's old school makeup. Coastal Scents, like 50-piece brush set that like rolled out like that. The brushes had no numbers or anything. They were just kind of generic. And I'm putting it in clean water just to get any of that excess soap off. And there we go. Nice and clean. Lario, the name of the soap. Yeah, the name of the soap is called the Lario Deep Cleansing Soap. And I use the Dermatologo one because it has no perfumes or anything. So I have a really good time with it. I even have this like SpongeBob soap. I never liked it. Like, I left my brushes feeling kind of like grimy. Grimy? Hold on. I'm trying to find like super dirty brushes. Like, this one's really dirty. Look at that. And we're just going to do this. And we're just going to go here and do that. And then we're going to... Is that better than Sote? I've never liked using Sote as a brush cleaner because I feel like it dries out my brushes and I wouldn't like put it on my face. So I don't know. Like, whenever I learned about skin and makeup and everything, I was always told to wash your brushes with anything you would wash your body with or your intimate areas with. If it's because it's touching your face. Are you cleaning all the brushes? I see. Yeah, I'm going to clean them all, but I'm not going to stay on with you guys while I clean them all. That'd be too long. I'm just getting in there. This brush is a little stained. Gracias, Margarita. I'm just cleaning them so that we can start doing some makeup looks. Oh, you guys, I just got a PR package from a brand called Just Jasmine. And oh my gosh, it's raining outside. It's windy too. It's windy too. Oh, clean water. Clean water. How often I clean my brushes? I clean my brushes not very often because I honestly could keep going without cleaning them, but then they start piling up and then I start having anxiety and they start like driving me nuts. So I can literally probably go like 6 months without cleaning one brush and still have brushes to use, but I try to clean them at least every couple months, or when I start getting like a big pile, because the bigger the pile, the less I want to do it. Thank you, Christine. Hi, how are you, my friend? Here we go. Lenny. I know, Anna, like I've been putting it off, and I went in my makeup room right now, and the brushes, there was like no, I was like, I'm not going to grab any more brushes, because the more brushes I have and I don't clean, the more I'm going to not clean them, and then I'm not going to want to clean them. And one time I put them in a bag, and I just closed the bag, and then when I went back, I just didn't feel safe using them anymore, so I just threw the brushes away. So I don't want to do that again, so I was like, it's time. The time has come. So I'm just going to sit here and clean brushes. Well, how do you guys clean your brushes? Hi, Heather. How often do you guys clean your brushes? That's a good question. Or do you even clean your brushes? If you're dealing with breakout and you haven't cleaned your brushes in a long time, that could be why you break out. Because your skin, the bacteria stays in there, and then you put it back on your face. Oh, and also, you guys, it's really important when you're cleaning your brushes to reshape them so they don't lose their shape after they. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Because however they're shaped is how they're going to dry. And if your brushes are shaped like tantos locos, pelos parados, then they're going to dry that way. And then your brushes are never going to be the same again. My brushes will be dry by morning. The alcohol and tea tree solution that I make helps evaporate the water faster. So by morning, all these brushes will be right. There might be some that are a little thicker that might take like an extra like day and a half, like an extra day, like maybe by night tomorrow. But by morning, all the smaller brushes or the less like tight brushes will be dry. And just like that. And this one was like not letting go. I will have Joanna, they have Lario. If they have you can also order it on Amazon. Lario. Yeah, they'll have it. Okay. Oh, look let's clean this. Let's see if we could get this clean. Look at that. Oh no. Can you help me, amiga, grow her page? She needs 100 followers to reach her face numbers to be in the who, Luna? Really? I don't know. I didn't know Facebook had like a number that you had to reach or like to be monetized. Is that what you mean? When do you put the spray on? I'll show you when I'm done. I'll do it right now for you guys to watch because I'm not going to be on till I'm done because we're going to be here for a minute. Okay. So first you dip it in water. Never put the soap on the dry sponge. Make sure the water is well penetrated. Oh, look, it parece nipple. Look. What soap are you using? I'm using the Lario deep cleansing dermatological face soap for body and face. Okay. You can use anything that you can use on your face, your body, or your private areas to wash. Okay. I'm like pinching the nipple. See, it looks like a nipple, this sponge. Some people use sote. I'm just gonna say, like, I personally don't recommend it because it's not something I would wash my face with. And I do notice that when I did try it, just because it was trending, it did dry out my brush bristles, and I didn't like the way my makeup went on. It makes your bristles more brittle because it's a laundry soap, you know. We don't treat our face like we treat our laundry. And look, the nipple's still dark. Ah. With the sponge, do you wet the... Yes, I dampen my sponge, so I'll show you what the perfect texture is. Hold on, let me see if I can get this dark nipple off the sponge. Look. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey. What? Okay. I think that only Dioselina goes to school in the morning. Okay, I'm just pinching out the center. Remember, if you want to get the stain out, you just go like this. You pound it down. You're like, get out of the new ball. Like that. And then like, look, you see that? Look, when I pounded it out, look, all that foundation came out. I'm going to do it again, watch. That's getting it deep. Pounding it will push that foundation to the surface because the soap will get into that area and it'll naturally want to come up. It'll want to bubble up, okay? Look at this. This is like how amazing this cleansing method is. Look. Tell me it doesn't look like new. What soap? The Lario, friend. I have the Dawn dish soap to wash my brushes, and I think that it's bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Adriana, Dawn dish soap is fine. It's just not going to give you the softness that you want your brushes to have. Remember, anything for your face or body is going to have a conditioning aspect to it, and you want to bring, like, you want those bristles, they need that conditioning to stay soft, so that way you could blend. So it's not bad. I just would say, like, you know, like try to find like an actual face, like an affordable face soap that you could use that would condition your brushes. Look at this. You guys saw that, how dirty the sponge was. Look. Okay. Brittany, comment it and I'll pin it. Brittany, comment it and I'll pin it. You guys see how that Lario just got all those stains out? Do you guys see that? Hi, amiga. Hello, Yolanda. Okay. Let me see if I can find another sponge that's really bad. That one's white, though. God, Rosie, these school real quality foundation. Oh, look, this is a blush brush. Let's see if we can get blush out of the white part of the brush, okay? Oh, that was the white. Oh, no, clean water. We're going to have to replace our clean water. Well, I need something new. I learned something new. Yeah, anything that you could wash your face or body or intimate parts with is safe to wash your brushes. You need that conditioning. And body products always have a conditioning aspect because otherwise people would be like, I'm not buying that soap. It dried me out, you know? So that's really going to add, and then make sure it says cleansing on it because like this is a face soap. So it's meant to break down makeup. It's a cleansing bar, okay? Cleansing means it's going to pull out impurities and cleanse. Soap is going to just wash, okay? Yeah, I learned, you guys, I have a lot of unneeded, look at that. And now with a brush like this, we don't want it to lose its shape. So you're going to just shape it again like that. And you're going to set it on the table. All right. We're going to go to the table here in a minute. Let me see if I can find a really. Oh, look, I found an edible. Babe, look, I found an edible in my brushes. Okay. That's probably not safe to eat right anymore. I'm like, I was wondering what happened. Yeah, I was missing one. I don't know how it got in there. You know, I had a crazy night that night if there was an edible in there. All right, this one. Look at this one. Okay, this will be my last one, and then I'm going to show you guys how to wash it. Could you use sope? Sope. You could use whatever you want, friend. I wouldn't use sope. I don't use sope, and I wouldn't because, like I said, it's a detergent, okay? Detergents draw out, okay? This is a cleanser. Cleansers wash and soften. We want to keep the bristles of your brushes soft, not dry out. And over time, if you're using something like a detergent that's drying out the bristles, you're drying out your brushes. Look at this. One time. I made shrimp crab broil. Okay, Lario is spelled, yes. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pin her. Pin you. I don't know if I saw Brittany comment again. So I pinned Lario, okay? You could, I think let me know if you guys look it up on Amazon if it's there. So like you can really, because it's a cleanser, it's meant to break down all the pigment and all the dirt and oil like it would cleanse on your face. Detergents are a little bit more drying and they will dry out your brushes. Let me grab a super fluffy brush, okay? Like this one. This is a Shein Care Bear brush. I love this little Care Bear set. It's like $3, but that little foundation brush that goes with it, it comes like this. This foundation brush is like magic. Hi, Georgia. Hey, gorgeous lady. I know you're not talking to me, but thank you. Oh, you are talking to me. Yes, it's on Amazon. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Lario. And how much is it on Amazon? I like at my store it's like $2.99, $3. So like $5 is good if you could find it on Amazon. And I use Sote and it works good. Yeah, it does. I'm not saying it doesn't take out dirt. It will over time dry out your brushes. It's a detergent. I wouldn't wash my brushes as a makeup artist because one, I wouldn't wash my face with Sote, and two, you never know like if somebody like I do professional makeup. These are my personal brushes, but I do professional makeup. So if I'm using something that's not meant for the skin and somebody has a reaction to an ingredient like a detergent would have, then I could be liable for that. Where's, oh, I don't know, friend. If you miss them, go find them, friend. I don't miss them. I don't. I hate to, I know, I don't hope it doesn't sound bad, but like that was like probably the worst, one of the worst, different prices. Okay. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Anna. I mean, look how fast it cleans. And because it's a face, it's a cleansing bar, it softens as well. The brush, oh, these are on Shein, the Care Bear brushes. Yes. Thank you. You guys are so helpful. Thank you. What up? Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Valerie. You guys are so helpful. Thank you. Okay, so now we're like all these super different color brushes. They stained and todos cagados and everything. And I'm going to show you guys how to spray them, and then I'm going to get off because I want to like listen to music while I do this. You guys, I've been listening to shout out to Keviano. So on Sunday, my boss invited me to brunch. It was a working brunch, and then she invited me to dinner. It was like, oh gosh. But shout out to her. I love her. We're gonna switch that water out. What was I gonna tell you? Oh, Keviano sent me a bunch of like really awesome like things to listen to when you're like just needing to clear your mind. And I was like, I've been listening to it, you guys, and I'm gonna tell you, like, some of you might know, some of you might not know, but like the last couple of days haven't been like amazing, but I'm getting through them because I don't care. And my mind is in such a positive state that I can't even allow it to go there. I know, Daniela. It was so fun to meet you guys. We had so much fun. We need to have like one of those events, but like a longer one so we could do like a sit down, like how to do makeup, actual makeup class, right? Like where we're actually doing a whole face. That was the self-love event was so great. And like shout out to Perla and to Jeanette for like doing that for us. Honestly, it's so funny because like the things that are happening, like it's so weird because like sometimes you were like, oh, why is this happening? But it's so like it's very true that when you're on a high, like the universe will test you and be like, did you learn anything, or are you gonna go back to that, you know? And I learned something, and I'm like, my mind and my who I am cannot even regress. You know, we're going forward. We're not stopping. We're not anything. Like there is a saying, I might say it wrong. Like you can't stop and bark at every dog that growls. You know, like you just gotta keep walking. You gotta keep your mission and your eyes on the prize. Yeah. I thought you were besties. Oh, no, girl. No. I don't think we ever were. I think I was, like, but I don't think we were. But that's just not even something that... You know what, you guys? I'm going to tell you guys something I've learned in the last couple years. Your besties are the people that live under your roof and that take care of you and that, like fill you with love. Those are best friends. And they're there forever. Oh, the mold in the brushes. Okay. So whenever you're washing your brushes, you don't want to dip your brushes or like soak them. Here, I have a brush that I ruined earlier for the sake of science. And I'll show you like this is a big no-no in the brush world. Okay. And why is a no-no is because it's very dangerous for your skin. So you can get a staph infection. You can get all kinds of bacterial infections. You can cause, like sometimes you guys, like even just having mold in your home can cause so many health issues. Imagine if having it on your face, okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys how to avoid getting moldy brushes. Have you guys ever washed a brush and it just smelled funny? That's mold, okay? Like, I only believe in acquaintances. Your husband and your kids. Those are the people that matter. Like, nobody else matters in life. People matter, but like they're not like that. You haven't left yet, Yuselina? Damn, girl. This gonna be a late workout. Bye. Okay. So this brush, you guys, I'm gonna push you down, okay? I know I'm pulling. Okay? Here's the bowl. Don't ever do that to your brushes. Just soak them in water like that, and I'll tell you why. Brushes have 3 parts. They have the handle, the ferrule. Float, just take the top. Unscrew the top, and it'll flow down. Really? Yeah. Too late now. Yeah. It's because there's, like, when it's too tight, the air doesn't flow through it. So the metal part right here, the water goes into there, and over time, it starts to grow moisture, right? Moisture grows mold. Mold will naturally kind of spread out. Have you guys ever seen how mold grows? Like if you've ever had mold in your home or seen mold on your roof or on a tree, it like starts as like a little, it's almost like a plant. Like it just like starts little and it starts to spread out. Over time, the mold will get so close to the bristle that every time you're using it on your skin, on your open pores, the mold will be actually touching your skin. I've seen people get staph infections from dirty brushes or moldy brushes. I've seen people like get really bad reactions to it, especially if you're sensitive to mold. So whenever you're washing your brushes, don't throw them in water and soak them. I know that like you think, oh, I soak my calzones to get the cum stains out. Why can't I soak my brushes? Well, because your calzones don't have metal surrounding glue, surrounding bristles and little tiny crevices to hold moisture. And there's no way to dry that deep. So always, whenever you're washing a brush, you're going to dip the brush as far as the bristles go. Okay. I'm not dipping it past the bristles. So this part isn't getting wet. I'm always holding my brush in a downward motion. I'm not holding it upward so that the water doesn't seep up. It's only going to be going down with gravity. And then I'm going to keep holding it down. Dry them upside down or flat. Massage that cleanser in there. If you don't have one of these little mitts like I do, these little handy dandy mitts, go like this. And you're always putting your brushes in a downward motion, okay? Also, don't start using your brushes if they're still wet. Let them dry all the way. If you feel moisture in your brush, it's still wet, let it dry, okay? Because then you're introducing water to it. So disinfecting your brushes is good. You can buy like a disinfectant. I use 58% alcohol and drops of tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is an antimicrobial, and alcohol, it kills bacteria on site. And it also helps dry your brushes faster. And I'll show you how that looks here in a minute. Okay, so we're dipping it in the dirty water. Okay, and now we have a bowl with clean water now that our brush is pretty clean. And we're just going to make sure that all that soap residue reshape your brush. And there you go. Clean as a whistle. I use a hairdryer mine. Is that bad? No, but like if your brush is synthetic, you could be melting, or if you're using a hot hairdryer, the glue in here could be softening, and over time it will release. So it's not bad, but this is metal, and heat on metal is going to warm up that glue and release your bristles. So it's not awful, like you're not like in a dangerous position, but you're also like not doing what's best, okay? So now we're laying our brushes flat. These are the brushes we've washed. After this, I'm going to jump off. I know I keep saying that, but I am this time, okay? So now we have our alcohol solution with tea tree oil mixture, okay? Tea tree oil, I put about 10 drops of tea tree oil to that much alcohol. It's, this is 71% because I don't have a lower percent, but I think it's 51 or 58% alcohol, okay? Now you're going to gently, you can put it on all of it, okay? And then usually, like, I'll flip them over and spray them again, or I just spray like under like that. But this solution is going to kill any bacteria. The tea tree oil is going to stay on there, and it's going to promote your brushes from growing any microbes or bacteria as well. Okay? That's what I do. Any questions, class? and running in your sink all clean water, huh? Girl, no, see, what you're doing is you're assuming. So I'm rinsing my brushes in a bowl that I've switched out the water multiple times, and I have a bowl of clean water that I'm switching out as well. I'm just not running my water because I don't want to be wasteful. I mean, already our resources are low, so I try not to run water that I don't need to. Plus, this is how I learned to wash brushes in a professional setting. So if you have a problem with that, girlfriend, you can go wash your brushes however you want. Pero like, don't come and try to tell me that I'm doing something gross when you don't even know what's happening. Thank you. Good to know. Humans, bruh. I know. I'm like, girl, people look for ish where there doesn't have to be. Like, you haven't even been here, so you weren't here for me to explain the clean water bowl versus the dirty water bowl. And this is rinsing water, okay? And what I'm doing is every like 10 to 20 brushes, instead of running water and having water running that I don't need to, I fill this up. Once it starts getting a little foggy, I refill it, okay? So if that bothers you, girlfriend, well, you need to talk to like professionals that this is how we wash our brushes. So, okay. But you can go live and teach how you do it. I use cold air. Oh, then you'll be fine. As long as there's no hot air. I would avoid hot air because of the metal ferrule, but as long as there's no hot air, you should be fine. Like, I know, friends. Uno no puede. No puede. Por eso no podemos progresar en este mundo. Like, we're more focused on negativity. Your brain just goes to negative-ish before it goes to anything. You didn't even ask, girl. Like, why are you using that same water? Girl. Stop. Stop. Pero el pinche... No. Yes, I know. I'm just like, I know. Like, I'm mad, you guys. Like, first of all, like, no. Second of all, the only reason I'm doing this way is because I don't want to waste water. I don't want to be wasteful. Like, if you want to be... Look, there's literally wild fires happening in places. Like, they could use more water. So, and why would I sit here and waste water? So I'm not wasting water. Oh, crap. I'm like, what? Why doesn't it feel right? And she failed, yeah. Electric brush cleaner. I love the electric brush cleaner, but I do feel like it does mess with my, the like shape of my brush, because it like spins it so fast that the bristles kind of start to like go wonky. So sometimes my big brushes all dry like that, but my little brushes, I just let them dry overnight. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, like, you can't be perfect in life, but you can strive to be better. No, I'm using a facial bar soap. It's a Mexican bar soap. It's called Lario. I pinned it down below. People are finding it on Amazon. There's different prices for it in bundles. This is the Deep Cleansing Lario Dermalogical face bar soap. This is for face and body. The reason I use bar soap for the face over like detergents is because detergents tend to dry out my bristles over time, and my bristles like stay soft. Clean water, guys. There we go. And there. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna clean this one. This is my little heart brush. I love this brush. So again, just dip it up into the up until before you hit the metal part. Dip down, put it on here. Grab this and do that. Do you do one-on-one? I do makeup classes, yes. I kind of relaxing watching you clean brush. It's very relaxing when you're watching, because I like watching people do stuff like this too. But it's not relaxing doing it. Especially when people come on like with their nasty attitudes. Like, girl, but you go live and teach people how to wash their brushes however you do. Be wasteful, do whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to be like a better human, because I want my like kids to have like a world to live in, you know? Like one day my grandkids are going to be here and we got to save resources. I live in Oregon. We rarely have shortage on water, but still, you know, like don't be wasteful if you don't have to be. And this is exactly how we used to clean our brushes back in the day. We'd fill up the sink with water and then we'd grab a little bowl and fill it with clean water and we'd use the dirty water in the sink. So I just ordered 2. How much were they? Joanne, you're going to love them. Yeah, go watch the cucaracha. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I just could never be one of those girls that like comes and has like a negative attitude. Like, I don't get it. Like, the same thing with my food. Like, you guys saw my Mexican rice recipe, like, that I changed for Fabian because Fabian doesn't like when he sees me add like fresh tomatoes and onions, which is weird because he'll eat tomatoes and onions, but he likes tomato soup. So when he saw me one day, I didn't have any tomato paste and we just added tomato soup. He's like, can I try it? And now he eats his rice. Like, there's nothing wrong with changing a traditional recipe so that your kids will eat it, you know? And people are like, oh, and then I accidentally said tablespoons, but they were teaspoons. And they're like, too much sodium. That's not how you make Mexican rice. And I'm like, I know how to make Mexican rice, girl, but everybody has a right to adjust recipes to fit their family. Like, chill, girl. I'm not force feeding it to you. You make it how you want. I'm just showing you a tip. If your kids have like food aversions, they don't like, you know, looking at onions or tomatoes. Like, it's just an option, girl. Nobody's forcing you to eat like this, okay? Thank you. Yes, I don't either. I never understand and only imagine how, yeah, you know what though? I've been a negative, angry person in life and I know that it's draining and you're never happy. That's why you're like, it's almost like you're infecting the world with how you feel. And I can't live like that. So yeah, the sponge clean again. Okay, let me clean another sponge. Let me see if I can find a white one so that we can see how clean we can get it. Look at how clean we got the other one. Like, look at this. The nipple is not nippling anymore. How many years? Oh, girl. I've been doing makeup for 20 years. Right, babe? No, 19 years. It'll be 20 years this year, but 19 years. And I feel like I do often, like, go through my brushes and get rid of them. But I have personal brushes, and then I have kit brushes. My kit brushes are my clients' brushes, so I don't ever use those on myself. As a professional makeup artist, your makeup that you use on yourself should never be the same makeup you're using on your clients. Because on yourself, you're kind of careless, you know, like it's your lipstick, so you're not gonna like put a one-time applicator, a one-time mascara thing. But with your clients, you have to make sure that you're using those like super like hygienic moments. Okay, look at this one. This is one of the microfiber ones. She's really dirty. This is the original color of it, and this is the color of it. I got it on Amazon. It's just a brush cleaning mitt. I like it because it like I have one that you could like it has like suction cups. Okay, first you want to wet your brush. Okay, your sponge. You want to make sure your sponge absorbs all the water. Okay, don't do this on a dry sponge because you're not going to get it deep enough or clean enough. Okay, so once your sponge is like at the largest point, you're going to grab your bar soap, your cleansing soap, and you're just going to rub it around. Okay, make sure you get a good even coat of it on there. I'm going to use some of this soap too. This is the Japanese underwear soap. Or Chinese. I don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese or Korean. Girl, I don't know what. But it's for somewhere not in the U.S., okay? And we're going to slowly start squeezing that soap in, okay? You don't want to be too harsh because you don't want to rip your sponge. And then you're going to put it back in the water. And you're just going to keep squeezing. Okay? And then you're going to start to see like almost like dark spots. That means the surface is clean, but deep in there, there's foundation, okay? So what we're going to do is, I'm going to try to get as much soap as I can out, okay? And then we're going to saturate it one more time. Get it nice and wet, okay? Don't squeeze out the water yet. you're going to grab your soap and you're just going to like, almost like use the soap. You can actually hit it. Pounding the sponge is going to bring all that foundation to the surface, because what happens is that soap is going to start to get deep in there. It's going to create bubbles and it's going to start to lift that foundation. Look, that hadn't come out until I started pounding it. Okay. And we're going to do it again. And you're just going to keep doing that until you feel like no more foundation is coming out. Sometimes some foundations stain and some don't. So sometimes you might be able to get all of it out. Sometimes it'll just stay stained, but you won't be able to squeeze any more foundation out, okay? So this is the third time. Then we're going to replace our water. So look, the stain is already smaller. We're going to grab the sponge again. And we're going to grab like this, and we're going to pound it into the soap. Back and forth, pound, okay? That's going to make those bubbles go into the sponge and bring that foundation to the surface. Now look at this. It's going to start coming out. Look. Squeeze it between your fingers and keep doing it. And look, no more foundation's coming out. That's as clean as we're going to get it. And you don't want to leave those dark spots of foundation in there. You want to try to get as much out. Now we're going to pour out our dirty water so we don't trigger Candace. I don't know why I named her Candace. That's the first name that came to my name. And now we're going to see if we can get any more foundation out of here. Nope. And pretty much there's a tiny little stain, but the sponge is as clean as the bottom. Here, we'll try one more time. Let's see if we can get any more foundation out of there. Sometimes I'll try it like 2 or 3 times to see. And that pounding of the sponge against your, you can pound it against your here. Watch, I'll pound it against here so you guys can see. Will really bring those foundations to the surface. So look. If you guys get stains on your clothes as well, you could pound them out, like if the stain won't come out while it's fresh. Okay, look. Oh, look. You guys see that? It had stopped coming out, so we're going to pound it again. Pound it. Just pound it. You can like... The bubbles are going to go in and naturally kind of bring the foundation to the surface. I don't know if you guys... Did you guys know this trick? Trigger cancel. Trigger Candace. Of like, Candelaria? No. Look. Foundation's still coming out. You want to keep doing that until it doesn't come out. I don't think it's going to come out anymore. I think we got all of it out. Yeah. See, that little bit of foundation came out? That's all that's left in there. And just like that, your sponge is disinfected. There's no more foundation in there. There's no more. Yep, no more. So pounding the sponge is going to really bring that foundation to the surface. You guys saw that like other sponge, how white it was, how dirty it was, and like the nipple, it actually looked like a nipple because the darkness was like around that little edge. And then, look, like that. No, I didn't. Yeah, so pound the sponge if you feel like there's still a lot of foundation in it. Let me do it with a black sponge because we did, look, these are the 3 sponges and they were bad, you guys. They've been sitting in foundation for months. So, like, we were able to get it all out. So, here's a black sponge. Here, I'm going to fill this up with water. And you want to use warm water with your dirty water bowl, okay? Warm water, because warm water really does help dissolve all that makeup in there, okay? So, we're doing right now, there's no soap or anything on here. We're just putting water in our blender like we would if we were using it on our face. You're just kind of making it as big as it's going to get. You're making sure there's no dry spots on the inside. Okay? Okay. So just like that. Some of the foundation already started coming out. We're going to massage it. You can start pounding it here if you want. Be careful if you have sharp nails because your nails can go into the sponge, but just kind of slightly. And it might look like we're pounding harder than we are, but look. I like a little pound down. Okay. Thank you for this. Stars, that soap is a miracle worker. No, honestly, yes, it's a soap because it's a cleansing soap. It's not a detergent. Like Sote is a detergent. It literally says detergent. This says cleansing. Cleansing soaps have ingredients in them to break down makeup. And what's in here? Makeup. Not dirt, like a detergent would get out. This is makeup, okay? So we're going to keep doing that. And I'll show you what it looks like when a black sponge has deep foundation in it. And I'm using that same dirty water for now. We're gonna rinse it with clean water. Right now we're just trying to get the stains out. We're not washing. We're disdaining. I have disdain. Okay, this sponge doesn't really have any deep foundation. It kind of looks white. There's a little bit here on the tip, so let's pound the tip. Later, baby. Later. No, no te. Okay, we're gonna pound it. Yeah, just right. What, baby? Yeah, they're from yesterday. You gonna eat them? Oh, they'll love it. Look, this one already got all the foundation out. Like nothing's coming out. We're pounding it and nothing came out. Hold on. Let's keep pounding just to make sure. I always do a light pound, even though I don't see makeup, just to make sure. Yeah, I don't know. I try to recycle, like, right, babe? Like, we try to do our part. Like, I'm not, like, weird about it. Like, oh, my gosh. Like, no, but, like, I try to do my part, you know? And I feel like, honestly, if we all did, like, changed a little bit about our day and be less wasteful, like, it would really help. Because, let me tell you guys, I've never seen, in my 38 years of living, I've never seen our planet have the weather that it's having now, the weather patterns that it's having now. And it scares me for our kids, you know, for our grandkids, for our great grandkids. Look, and just like that, a super clean sponge. How could you use your makeup sponges until you have to throw them away? Honestly, I use my makeup sponges until I can't get the stains out. I clean them. I don't use them until they're all the way dry, and also smell them. If they have kind of like a musty smell, it's time to throw them away. But if they still smell new and clean, some people say like replace your sponges every 3 months. That you can have something like that. Look, here's a white one. This is a Real Techniques nude one. Let's do this one, okay? So we're gonna wet the sponge. Sponges, I think, for me, are the thing that I replace the most often compared to my brushes. Brushes, I just like collect them because I have an issue. I'm a hoarder, capital whore. And watch their brushes. It's windy in New York. Yeah. Earthquakes after earthquake. Yeah. Like our world is like struggling. And like if you could save a little water by not just running water for no reason, like why not? You know, like do your part. Everybody should do their part. And little things like that, if everybody did it, girl, I think our world would be in a different place, you know? Like, I can't believe, like, that is what you're going to be triggered by. You know? No, like... Like, we only run our dishwasher once a day so that we're not constantly using water. You know how some people, like, run it all day? Like, they have 3 dishes and they run the dishwasher. I do laundry once a week. I don't do laundry every day to wash, like, the same 3 pieces of clothes. You know, like, I just try to do my part. Like, I don't know. Look. Okay, and we're going to keep doing that until we get all that foundation out and nothing comes out of it. Some sponges clean better than others. Like, Real Techniques ones, I don't know. I feel like they always stain. They always, like, are harder to clean than, like, other brands. Like my Juno sponges, they're easy to clean. Like here. This is what a sponge looks like when it's clean on the surface, but there's still foundation deep in there. Like, I don't know if you guys could see the foundation deep in there. What are you using to clean your brushes? I'm using, what baby, what happened? Baby, unscrew the top. Unscrew the top. It's open. It's open, baby. Unscrew the top, baby. Leave it unscrewed because people keep screwing it too tight and then nothing comes out. And by people, I mean our people. I left them for 2 days and wow, the makeup foundation came out. You left them where? How do you mean you left them? Like you soaked them in water for 2 days? Oh, friend. Oh, no. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me. I see you just like anxious. Me estás dando ansiedad a mí. Ay, esos pinches huevos como apestan, ven. What did you day? You're using Dory? I'm using Lario. Right, Dory? I'm like, Dory? Like, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Swimming, swimming. Swim, 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 swim. I'm using Lario. Lario is a face soap. This is the deep cleansing. They have different soaps, but this is the deep cleansing one. I love this one. This one gets everything out. So, like, already those deep stains are coming out. This is like a dent. Right here, there's a dent there. Look at already, look at how much is under there. Let's see if we can get it out. So we're going to get soap in there. We're going to wet it, get soap in there, and then we're going to pound it. You could pound it on the soap. You could pound it on the counter. You could pound it on your mitt. It doesn't matter, but just pound it. The bubbles are going to bring the foundation to the surface. Okay? Look, you could already see that foundation coming up. Looks. You see that? Sorry, half asleep. I was like, what? Who's Dory? You see that, guys? How like just that pounding motion brought all that foundation to the surface. And now the stain, because we brought it all to the surface, is starting to look darker right here. So we're going to keep going until we don't squeeze out any more foundation. Look, you can see it with when it's full of water. See that darkness? That's foundation. Look. Okay. But look, it's not coming out anymore because we got all that soap out. So now we're going to do it one more time. Okay. We're going to grab our sponge. We're going to put it on there like this, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. And then you're going to pound it. Be careful if you have long nails, like use the side of your hand so you don't like tear into your sponge. Just pound it. It's almost like you're clapping, okay? And then look. See, look at all that foundation that wasn't coming out anymore because I wasn't pounding it out, okay? Okay, let's do it again. Just dip it in, get it nice and wet and full, okay? And then we're going to pound it. Look, it's like, look. See that amount of foundation that came out of the little sponge? That's because the bubbles go in there, and when you're pounding, the bubbles get caught in the foundation and bring it to the surface. Bubbles want to come to the surface. They don't want to get stuck there. So they're naturally going to bring it up to the surface. Look at all that foundation that just came out. So just like that. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if we can do it one more time. And you just keep doing it until all the foundation stops coming out. I'm going to run a little bit of water here in here. This is my dirty water. I don't fill it too much. That time I just let it go too far. But okay, see how there's no more foundation coming out? Look, okay, let's try it one more time. And I'm telling you, the Real Technique sponges, I don't know why, they've always given me like a little bit more. But look, it's not as dark at the tip anymore. And it's looking newer. This sponge, I probably would wash it this one last time. And then I'm going to probably get rid of it next time. Once it starts absorbing too much foundation like this, I'm like, look, see, it's going to keep coming out. Okay, so now we're going to pound it. Ready? I'm going to use the counter right here. And I'm just going to sit here and pound it. The pounding motion is going to get the bubbles in there, and it's going to bring all that foundation to the surface. Look how that dark spot's darker. Look at how much foundation. Look, we just brought all this foundation to the surface. Look. That's what I'm saying. Like this sponge, that would have been left in there, and that would have started to create bacteria because you have old foundation in a sponge. Look at, do you guys see that? You guys see that all that foundation came up to the surface? Let's do it again. Okay, we're going to pound it one more time on the tip because this is the part that I use the most, right? The tip of the sponge. And we're just going to grab this foundation and we're going to pound it out. Look how much foundation keeps coming out. That's what would have been left in your sponge. And that pounding motion. You could do this with stains as well. If you have a stain on a shirt that you want to get out, wet the shirt like this, put bubbles on it, and then, ooh, mira, ¿qué parece ahí, Fred? ¿Qué parece? Name of the soap. It's the Lario Deep Cleansing. It's pinned at the bottom. If you see my pin, that's the soap. You can find it on Amazon or at the Latino markets. Look at that. That would have stayed in your foundation, in your sponge. That would have caused grown bacteria over time. It makes your sponges look dirty. This is probably the last time I'll be washing the sponge. Damn, baby. What movie are you gonna watch? That's it. That's all that's coming out. So that, my friend, is how you get all that deep foundation out of your sponges. Okay? Babe, did you tell Fabian to put on deodorant after a shower? Okay, look. No more darkness, no more stains. It looks like a brand new. Is that better than Sote? I don't want to say it's better than Sote. I wouldn't use Sote on my brushes because it's a detergent, not a cleanser. And you want to cleanse your brushes. You want to get rid of stuff. A cleanser is going to have conditioning agents to it, and the detergent is just going to dry out. Over time, your brushes are going to start to get kind of frail. Even wigs, you guys, like wigs and ponytails, you need a detergent. You need to wash them with a cleansing item that has a softening agent to it. And those are detergents. Those are clearly just going to rip and strip any dirt and oil off of them, and they're not going to put anything good into them. When I went to makeup school, I always was taught that anything you can wash your face or body or intimate parts with is what you want to wash your brushes and sponges with, right? Because those things are meant to react with skin, not clothes. So yeah, and our face has a lot of, sometimes you do makeup on girls that have acne or open breakouts, and putting something on their skin that isn't meant for the skin can cause a what's it called? Dermatitis? Like a breakout or a reaction to the skin. And you don't want that. Yeah, and shampoo works too. Anything that's cleansing. Honestly, girl, these soaps are like $3, $2. They last me forever. I've washed like four batches of these in the past with this soap. It's still big. It's deep cleansing. It's dermatological. It doesn't have any added perfumes or anything in it. It works really well. It keeps your brushes soft. That's it. Then I spray my brushes with alcohol and tea tree oil. So I just put a little bit of alcohol. I think ideally you want to use like the 55 or the 58 or the 51% alcohol. But this has 71. And then I put about 10 drops of tea tree oil in it, and I shake it up and I spray it. Tea tree oil is a natural antimicrobial, so it stops the growth of microbes. And alcohol, it helps absorb, it helps dry your brushes faster, and it helps kill bacteria as well. This is how you want to lay them out to dry. You want to lay them flat. You never want to lay your brushes up like this, flat. And if it's like a brush that has a shape, you always want to reshape your brush before you dry it. Otherwise, you're going to dry it and it's going to stay in that kind of crazy way. You want to lay them out. Let me flip these over because I already, that one's flipped. I already sprayed them once, so then I just flip them over and spray them on both sides. Or you can like spray them after they're cleaned. I'm just going to roll these over like that. I'm going to roll these over one time like this and like that. And I spray you can spray the whole brush because it's going to evaporate. It's alcohol and tea tree oil. You spray your sponges as well, top and bottom. This is going to help kill any bacteria and help dry because it's alcohol helps dissipate water, right? It helps dry. Like if you've ever put alcohol on something, the alcohol will absorb, like try to absorb the water and dissipate faster. And that's how I do it. I lay them out by morning. Most of them, like this one might take a lot longer because it's super thick and dense, but most of my brushes will be ready to be used by tomorrow. Any questions, class? Questions and answers? So that's how I clean my brushes. And that just has kept my brushes soft. They never get like frizzy. They never get yucky. They never get ugly. They just stay soft and clean. And I've never had a complaint from a client that they got a a reaction to any of my makeup or my brushes. Remember, if you're a makeup artist and you're doing 5 faces, make sure you have enough brushes that you can do 5 different faces on and not use the same brushes on everyone. Cross-contaminate, like, it's just really important. Thank you. Awesome. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Hello. Teaching us the proper way. Yes. What? Yeah, baby? Huh? Oh, I didn't like it. It's a musical. I hate musicals. Do you guys like musicals? Like, if I'm gonna watch a musical, babe, I want to be in New York. Like, I want to be on Broadway. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I love you guys. Jose's going to put on a movie, and we're going to watch a movie here while I wash my brushes. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll have clean brushes. We'll do makeup. We'll do makeup all weekend. Let me show you guys a PR package that I got today so that we could give her a shout out. And I'll probably be using them. I'll be using them on my next live. I told, like, that's one thing I respect about brands. This brand is called Just Jasmine. She's an amiga. She's been an amiga for years. Shout out to her. She sent me an email. And you guys know, like, I've had some, like, experiences with, some traumatic experiences in the past. I don't want to talk about them. I'm the victim. Right, babe? I'm the victim. But she sent me these palettes. And I'm super excited. I haven't even opened them and looked at them. So this is going to be our first reaction. Look, it has the, like, Latino, like, print. This is, like, the barro, like my olla de barro. Look. Like my olla de barro. It has, like, that artwork. This is what's on here. But this is, like, prettier than my olla de barro. But I get the vibe. So I don't know what this palette's called, but, let's see. First reaction. Oh, how cute. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I love it. Naca, Limon, Saca, like Zacatecas, Buchona, No Mames, Sunset, Fanta, Sierra, Vete a la Verga, Pinche Way, and Te Pasastes. That's so cute. Okay. Then she sent that, and then she sent the Sarape makeup brush with her logo. That's so pretty. And oh my gosh, these are so cute. I'm like, so we'll be doing these tomorrow. So that's why I'm washing my brushes. I was going to try to use them today, but I realized that all my brushes were dirty. And I told myself that I would not be doing makeup until I wash my brushes. And that's why I've been putting it off. This says, Only Jasmine Cosmetics, watch me fall in place. Because you guys get it? Like the dulces, these, they like fall apart. But this is going to fall in place. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Cajeta, cacahuates, Duvalin, dulce de leche, chunti, pelo rico, fresa, azúcar, chamoy, churro, tres leches, and queso fresco. So pretty. And it has like that is so cute. Oh my gosh. These candies, when you open them, they fall apart. So this says, watch me fall in place. I love that. I get it. I get it. Oh, it's Only Jasmine Cosmetics, not Just Jasmine. I know. Okay, let's look at the other one. These are so cute. They're so cute, right? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use them. So we'll use these tomorrow. We'll use these tomorrow and we'll do a review and see if we like them. Like I told her, like, I hope you like, but like I told her, like I can't promise you like a positive review because I have to try it first, but oh, this is so cute. Not the concha naca. So pretty. This is La Barbie Bada Cremi, Concha, Pan Dulce, Chocoflan, Lechera, Marias, Mangonada, Starberry, Bimbo, Dahlia, and Polvorones. Those are so pretty. You guys can't even see how cute they are. What brand? This is the brand Only Jasmine. So we'll be using these tomorrow. That's why I'm washing my brushes so we could do some makeup looks and use these. They're so cute. Shout out to her. She's an amiga. She's been an amiga for years. And I feel very blessed when you guys start your companies and give me the honor of trying your brand. And I hope that I can do her justice. Ooh, beautiful. Right, Holly? So we'll try it and see. I love you guys. I'm going to finish cleaning my brushes. We're going to watch a movie. And I will be back mañana. we're gonna do makeup, and maybe we'll cook something. Jose wants me to make pork belly. Do you guys have any pork belly recipes? If you do, send them to me in the DMs, because I was trying to look some up. I've never made pork belly before, so I'm like, chicharrones? We should make some chicharrones. But, okay, amigas, I love you. Bye. My fingers are like prunes. Okay, bye, guys.